Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella Rose and today we are doing a Shop My Stash on Saturday. I love these Shop My Stashes because it gives me a chance to rotate through all of my inventory that I have of all my makeup and everything, and I absolutely enjoy it tremendously and I hope you do too. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can get notified of all my future uploads. And first we are going to go into what is on my face today that was in my makeup drawer this last week. And the first thing I have on was this palette right here from Novo. It looked like this. It kind of was a dupe for the, I think it was the dupe for the Huda Beauty, one of the palettes that she has. So that is what that one looks like. Then for primer, I have the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. I think it definitely, you know, gives the skin some glow and everything. I did put a lot of powder on my face, so it's not as glowy, but as you can tell, there's some glow to my face, which it looks really good. I don't necessarily like a matte foundation because then my skin looks too dry because I do have dry skin. The next thing I had on my face was the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. This is in the shade LN3. I kind of like that foundation. This is the first time I have tried it out and I liked it. It covers my face pretty well. I would say it's more like a light to medium coverage and it works pretty well. The next thing I have on my face is this concealer. It is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer and it is in the shade Snow. I don't know. I feel like it's too yellow on me sometimes, but I have it under my eyes, I have it in my T-zone, and I have it on my chin to kind of give it a little effect right there with the sculpting and whatnot. Then on my face, I also have this Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. That is in my Project Pan from A to Z, and I'll see if I can link that below so you can go ahead and watch that if you're interested. The next thing I have on my face is this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I took the stopper out, so now it's just the powder in there because it was just irritating to me. I did not like the sifter and all of that. It was more of an annoyance than anything. So I took that thing out real quick and I only have a little bit left. I mean, it's really not that much left in there, so. Next on my face, we have the Ofra Cosmetics Bronzer Duo by Samantha March in the shade River. On one side, it's a shimmer, and on the other side, it's a matte. I really like this, and it looks really good on my face. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I love that. For blush, I have a Colourpop Pressed Powder Blush in the shade Whole 9 Yards. It looks like this. It's got some shimmer to it. I believe you can see it. Well, we'll see. I don't think you can actually, so. But it does have some shimmer in it. It's a really nice peachy pink color. It's a little darker for the winter, so I really like that. The next thing I have is the Iby Highlighter in the shade Prosecco. It looks like this, and I feel like it's a little dark for me, but I mean, it works. I mean, in here it looks like it's too dark, but when I put it on, I mean, look at that. That looks great. I like it. For mascaras, I actually have two mascaras on, and the first one is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, and I have that on my top lashes right here. And then on the bottom lashes, I have my Lime Life by Alcone Perfect Mascara, and that is on my bottom lashes. For brows, I have the Scone Brow Wand in the shade Peanut Butter. It looks like this, and then it has a little spoolie on the other side. Then I also have the Benefit Give Me Brow in the shade 4. I really love that. I love the Benefit Give Me Brow. It is perfection. Love it. Then for eyeliner, I have the Lime Life by Alcone Perfect Eyeliner, or yeah, Perfect Eyeliner Pen in Midnight Black. And then I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. For lips, it's kind of worn off because I've been doing stuff already today. But I have two Jeffree Star Velvet Velour liquid lipsticks. One's in the shade Deceased and the other's in the shade Christmas Cookie. I kind of put one on and then I tapped the other one on into it. And then I also have on my lips the the Gloss Bomb from Fenty Beauty in the shade Diamond Milk. And it is gorgeous, but I need to reapply it, so I will be reapplying. So now we're gonna go over what else was in my drawer, but is not on my face today. So the first thing I have is the Clinique Even Better Glow. This one is in my Project Pan A to Z, and I actually really like that foundation. It's not bad at all. It definitely gives you glow. Like, it really gives you glow. You don't need an illuminating primer underneath that in order to give you glow. It works. The next thing I had was this Milani Conceal and Perfect. This one is in the shade 105 Ivory Rose. I really like this concealer. The next thing I had was the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this is also in my Project Pan. It is almost done, and I am so excited because I have a backup of this. That's how much I love it. But yes. The next thing I have is from Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder, and in the shade Translucent. It's not translucent. It's gonna give you like a yellow cast. It's not white or anything. Like, I don't know, it kind of changes the color of my makeup when I put it on, but it's not a bad powder. It works well. It definitely sets your makeup. The next thing I had was from Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Into Sun. It looks like this. I actually really like this. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Like, I've used it before and I didn't think I liked it, but now that I used it a couple more times and worked with it this week, I really do enjoy that bronzer. The next thing I had is the shade We're Going Shopping for Kylie Jenner's Cosmetics Collection in Blush. That's what it looks like. And I actually didn't enjoy it. I used this one time. I don't really like the color. It's more like of an orangey color, and I'm just not into orangey colors, I guess. It's like a burnt orange color. But, I mean, it wasn't bad. The formula is not bad. It's just, I just don't like that color. The next thing I have was this Star Surfer from Kaleidos in the shade Space Age. It looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. It does have a nice pinky sheen to it, and it's definitely a in-your-face highlighter. Love it. The next thing I have is from The Balm. It is the Girl Powder Cheeks on the Go palette. And it's got 3 blushes and then a highlighter. I don't like the highlighter as much as I do the blushes because this is so chunky. It like just falls apart. But everything else in there I like the colors with. I also had the Ico Black Magic Liquid Eyeliner in there, and I used that a couple of times as well. Then I also had for eyeshadow palettes the Nubian by Juvia's Place. And I really like this palette. I used it a couple times this week. And then I had my Morphe palette. This is the Stunning Vibes 35V, and it looks like this. I did some pretty neutral colors, but then I used this one shimmer blue right here, and I used this white with it, so I kind of had a really cool look going on with that. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I was like, I have no place to go. I'm going to work and I'm wearing this amazing eyeshadow look and whatever. I liked it. So, all right. So now let's go ahead and get into the Shop My Stash portion. Okay, so now we are getting into the Shop My Stash portion of the video. Right here, I already have my eyeshadow palettes laid out. I've got the Anastasia Sultry palette. It looks like this. I have the Colourpop Gather Round Sisters palette, and it looks like this. Then I have the Colourpop Going Coconut palette, and it looks like this. It's kind of falling apart, but I need to get it used. If you hear banging around, it's my kids running around upstairs. They are home for the weekend, obviously. They're not at school. Bummer. Anyway, we've got some 2 Colourpop singles. This one is in the shade Mycelium, and this one is in the shade Ladybird. This single shadow from Stila is in Rose Gold Retro. There we go. And then we have this e.l.f. palette. This one is the Rose Water palette. Super pretty. So now we are going to go ahead and put it in my basket. And we'll go into the top drawer and I'm going to choose this Too Faced one and this Becca one. Put that in here. And then for powders, I'm going to choose my Flower from Beauty Bakery powder. And then we are going to just leave the palette. No, I think I'm going to choose my Benefit palette. So we're done with that drawer. And this is what the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad looks like. It looks like that. Just got some Hoola bronzer, Tickle highlighter, and then 3 blushes. So we're going to do that. Next, for concealers, we are going to do the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline and the Jeffree Star concealer. And then for primer, we're going to do the Hydra Grip primer, and let's do the Benefit Hydrating Primer as well. So we'll put that in there. Next, we're gonna go into foundations, and I'm going to choose my CoverGirl True Blend, and then a high-end foundation I'm gonna choose is my Marc Jacobs. And that drawer is done. Next, we've got blushes, and I'm gonna choose this one. It's been repressed. It's my Estee Lauder blush, and I literally just repressed it the other day because it broke. It looks like that, so we'll choose that. It is in the shade Pure Color Envy Mauve Mystique. And then I'm gonna choose my Revlon in the shade, oh, what shade is this? Rosy Rendezvous. So we'll do those 2 blushes. And then for highlights, I'm gonna choose this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. And then I'm also gonna choose this Wet n Wild highlighter in Blossom Glow. Okay, next I'm gonna choose brow products and eyeliner and mascara, and I already chose because we had some family come over real quick, and I chose the Real Her brow pencil, my Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 4, and of course my trusty L'Oreal Paris eyeshadow, this color right here. Next, for eyeliner, I chose my Douce graphic pen and my Charlotte Tilbury in Amber Moon. And of course, I'll have my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil right here. Next, I have my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, and I have this Trestique Good Vibes mascara. So that is what I'm going to use for that. I'm also going to choose another setting spray. I'm going to choose this one right here. It is my Everyday Vacay from Ciate London, as well as my Smashbox. So we're going to put these in here. And then now let's get into putting everything into the drawer. Okay, and so this is the overview of the drawer. We've got all of our eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes up here. We have the Benefit Cheek Leaders, the blush, the highlight, then we have primer, concealer, foundation, powder, bronzer, my eyeshadow for my brows, then my brow products, setting sprays, eyeliners, and mascaras. So yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good week. I'm looking forward to using those eyeshadow palettes. I'm looking forward to using this for the first time. I haven't used that quite yet. And I actually haven't used this Charlotte Tilbury yet, so I'm anxious to see how that one works. And this is the first time using this one as well. And so we'll see how that one works too. So I am excited to see what this week will bring with the new looks that I'm going to create, because I also haven't used this palette yet. And I don't think I've used this eyeshadow. So we'll see what I end up using and how everything will look. So oh, and this is new to me as well. I just got it. I got it in the vault for the Anastasia with the other 3 items that come with it on sale at Ulta. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do my outro. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you enjoyed watching my Shop My Stash. I know I had fun doing it this week. I had a lot of fun last week with my look. I enjoy this look. This is what my eyes look like today from that one palette that I showed you. I really like it. I think it looks quite dashing, if I do say so myself. And I can't wait to see what my other eyeshadow palettes are, the looks that I'm going to create with, especially that sultry palette from ABH. So I'm pretty anxious about that one. So all right, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope your year goes great, and remember to stay beautiful.